There are two types of people in the morning.
Two types?
Yes, people who hear the alarm and get out of bed with energy.
And people who hit snooze 5 times and still feel tired.
Joey, which one are you?
Oh, I will tell you, but first, we should say hello to everyone who is listening today. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Joey's English Podcast.
Joey.
What?
It is not Joey's English Podcast.
It is not?
It is Speak with Joey and Phoebe. I am in it too.
Right. Sorry, Phoebes. Okay, welcome to Speak with Joey and Phoebe.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. I am Phoebe.
And I am Joey. We are old friends, and together we are going to help you practice English in a fun, relaxed, and easy way.
No boring grammar rules, no long vocabulary lists, just two friends talking in real English. And you learn by listening.
Every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, we come back with a new topic.
And today is day 1 of your 30-day English speaking challenge. For 30 days, we are going to practice real, everyday English together, one topic at a time.
Small steps every day. That is how you get better.
And if you enjoy learning with us, please subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. It really helps us reach more learners.
Also, write a comment below. We will talk about that at the end.
Okay, Joey, day 1, morning routine. And you still have not answered my question.
What question?
Which one are you? The alarm person or the snooze person?
Phoebe, I hit snooze 4 times every single morning.
4 times. That is impressive. Not in a good way.
What about you? You are definitely the alarm person.
I would not say I jump out of bed, but I do wake up and get moving with the first alarm.
The first alarm. No snooze. That sounds like a superpower.
It is not a superpower. It is just habit.
A habit I do not have.
Clearly. So today we are talking about morning routines. What we do every morning from the moment the alarm goes off to the moment we leave the house. And Joey, I want to hear everything. Be honest.
Okay, but you cannot judge me.
I am already judging you.
Fair enough. Okay, so my alarm goes off at 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock? That is early.
Yes, it is. My alarm goes off at 7, and the first thing I do is I hit snooze.
Of course you do.
1 time, 2 times, 3 times, sometimes 4.
4 times? Joey, how long is each snooze?
About 5 minutes. So that is 20 minutes of snooze.
20 minutes. You could have breakfast in 20 minutes.
But snooze feels so good, Phoebe. The bed is warm, the pillow is soft, and my brain is saying, just 5 more minutes.
I think every person in the world knows that feeling. Your brain says, 5 more minutes, and then 5 more, and then suddenly you are late.
Exactly. So I finally wake up, I open my eyes, I look at the clock, and I think, oh no.
Oh no, the classic morning thought.
So I get out of bed. I go to the bathroom.
And what do you do in the bathroom?
I wash my face with cold water.
Cold water? Not warm?
Cold. It wakes me up like a little shock. After that, I brush my teeth. 2 minutes. Up and down, left and right.
That is very detailed, Joey.
I take my teeth seriously, Phoebe. Then I take a shower.
How long is your shower?
Long.
How long exactly?
Maybe 20 minutes.
20 minutes? Joey, that is not a shower. That is a swimming pool.
I like hot water. It relaxes me. I think about the day. I plan my classes. Sometimes I just stand there, doing nothing.
20 minutes of standing and thinking.
It is my quiet time, Phoebe. Everyone needs quiet time.
Okay, so after your very long shower, then what?
I get dressed. I put on my jeans and a shirt. I do not think too much about clothes. I just grab whatever is clean.
Whatever is clean. That is a very honest answer.
Then I go to the kitchen. This is the important part. Coffee.
Ah, coffee time.
I make coffee every single morning. I cannot function without coffee. My brain does not work. My eyes do not open properly. I need coffee to become a human being.
Coffee turns Joey into a human being. I think many people understand that feeling.
So I make my coffee, I sit at the table, and I eat some toast. Just toast. Nothing fancy.
No butter? No eggs?
Sometimes butter, but usually just toast, because I am in a hurry. Remember, I lost 20 minutes hitting snooze.
Yes, I remember. Do you ever wish you had time for a bigger breakfast?
All the time. I see people eating eggs and bacon and pancakes, and I think that looks amazing.
So why do you not wake up earlier and make a real breakfast?
Because the bed is too comfortable, Phoebe. The bed always wins.
The bed always wins. That should be on a t-shirt.
I would buy that t-shirt.
And then wear it to bed and hit snooze again.
Exactly. I like that. So I drink my coffee, I eat my toast, and then I look at the clock, and it is already late.
What time do you need to leave the house?
I need to leave by 8:30. My first class starts at 9:30, and my commute is about 25 minutes.
And what time is it when you look at the clock?
Usually 8:45.
So you are already 15 minutes late before you even leave.
Every single day, Phoebe. So I grab my bag, I run to the door, and then the keys.
The keys.
Where are my keys? I look in my jacket, not there. I look on the table, not there. I look under the sofa cushions.
Under the sofa cushions? Why would your keys be under the sofa?
I do not know, but I check anyway. And then I find them in my bag. They are always in my bag.
Always in the bag. Every single morning you look everywhere and they are in the same place.
Every single morning. Then I put on my shoes, I run out the door, and my morning routine is complete.
Complete and chaotic.
That is my style. What about you, Phoebe? Tell me about your morning routine.
Okay, my morning is very different.
I already know it is more organized.
A little bit. So my alarm goes off at 6:30.
6:30? Phoebe, that is so early. The sun is barely awake at 6:30.
I like waking up early. The house is quiet. Nobody is sending messages. No noise. It is just me and the morning.
That sounds peaceful, but also terrible.
Sometimes I open the window. I listen to the birds. I feel the morning air. It is cool and fresh.
Birds? At 6:30 in the morning?
Yes, birds wake up early too, Joey.
At 6:30, the only sound in my house is the alarm screaming at me.
Maybe if you woke up earlier, you would hear the birds too.
I do not think the birds want to hear me at 6:30. I am not a nice person at 6:30.
Fair point. And here is the important thing. I do not hit snooze.
You do not hit snooze? Not even once?
Not once. The alarm goes off, I open my eyes, I sit up, and I get out of bed.
How? How do you do that? What is your secret?
I go to bed early. If you sleep enough hours, your body wakes up naturally. You do not need snooze.
I go to bed early too, but my body still wants snooze.
Maybe your body needs more practice. So I get out of bed, I go to the bathroom, I wash my face, I brush my teeth.
Same as me so far, except without the 20 minutes of snooze.
Then I take a shower. A quick shower.
How quick?
5 minutes.
5 minutes? I cannot even find the shampoo in 5 minutes.
5 minutes is enough. I wash my hair, I wash my body, done. I do not need to stand there thinking about life.
But that is the best part of the shower.
For you, maybe. After the shower, I get dressed. And here is one thing I do that saves me a lot of time.
What is that?
I prepare my clothes the night before. Every evening, I choose my outfit for the next day. I put it on the chair next to my bed. So in the morning, I do not waste time thinking, what do I wear today?
That is actually really smart. I have never done that.
You should try it. It saves at least 10 minutes.
10 minutes. I could use those 10 minutes for more snooze.
Or you could use them for a real breakfast. So after getting dressed, I go to the kitchen. I make my coffee, 1 cup, with a little milk.
Just 1 cup?
1 cup is enough for me. Then I sit at the table and eat breakfast. I usually eat eggs and toast, sometimes yogurt with fruit.
Yogurt with fruit. What kind of fruit?
Usually a banana, sometimes strawberries if I have them. I cut the fruit into small pieces and mix it with the yogurt.
That sounds healthy.
It is, and it gives me energy for the whole morning. I do not feel tired or hungry until lunchtime.
I feel hungry again 30 minutes after my toast.
Because toast alone is not enough, Joey. Your body needs more fuel in the morning.
My body needs more snooze. That is what my body needs.
I do not rush my breakfast. I eat slowly. I enjoy my coffee. I look out the window. This is my favorite part of the morning. Everything is calm and quiet.
How long do you spend eating breakfast?
About 15 minutes. Then I clean up. I wash my plate and my cup. I check my bag for school. Books, notebook, pencils, phone.
You check your bag every morning?
Every morning. I do not want to arrive at school and realize I forgot my notebook.
I forgot my notebook last week.
I know, you told me. So I check my bag, I put on my shoes, I pick up my keys from the hook next to the door.
A hook next to the door. Your keys are on a hook.
Every single day. Same hook, same place. I never lose my keys.
I need a hook.
You really do. So I pick up my keys, I leave the house at 8 o'clock. I am never late.
Never late. Must be nice.
It is nice.
So, my morning is chaos. Your morning is perfect.
Not perfect, just organized. And honestly, the reason my morning is calm is because I prepare the night before. Clothes on the chair, bag ready, keys on the hook. If you prepare at night, your morning is easier.
That is a good tip. I should try it.
You keep saying you should try things, Joey.
One day I will. One day.
So we both have very different mornings. But did you guys notice something? We used a lot of the same phrases.
Right. I said, my alarm goes off at 7. Phoebe said, my alarm goes off at 6:30. Different times. Same phrase. My alarm goes off at.
I wake up, I get out of bed, I go to the bathroom. I said the same things, same actions, same phrases.
I brush my teeth. I take a shower. I get dressed. I make coffee.
All the same. The phrases do not change. Only the details change. Your time, your breakfast, your routine. But the English is the same.
That is what makes morning routine English so useful. You learn these phrases once, and you can describe any morning.
Now, Joey used some phrases that are very common in English. Did you guys hear them?
Which ones?
You said, my alarm goes off at 7. When you say goes off, It means the alarm starts making noise. It starts ringing. It is not the same as goes off, like a light turning off. For alarms, goes off means it starts.
My alarm goes off at 7. My alarm goes off at 6. My alarm goes off at 8. You just change the time.
And then Joey said, I hit snooze. Snooze is the button on your alarm that gives you 5 more minutes of sleep. When you press it, you hit snooze.
I hit snooze every morning. Some people never hit snooze. Those people are Phoebe.
And Joey said, I get out of bed. Not I leave the bed. Not I exit the bed. In English, we say get out of bed. It is a fixed phrase. Everyone says it exactly this way.
I get out of bed slowly. I get out of bed quickly. I get out of bed at 7. Always get out of bed.
Another one. I get dressed. This means you put on your clothes. Not I wear my clothes. Not I dress myself. Just I get dressed. Very simple.
And make coffee. Not cook coffee, not prepare coffee. In English, make coffee. I make coffee every morning.
I make tea. I make breakfast. I make toast. Always make.
Phoebe also said something useful. She said, I prepare my clothes the night before.
The night before means the evening of the day before. If I prepare clothes on Sunday night, they are ready for Monday morning. The night before.
I should start doing that.
Yes, you should. Now, we both described our mornings step by step, and we used 4 special words to connect everything together.
Right. First. Then. After that. Finally.
These words make your morning sound like a story, not just a list of actions. For example, first my alarm goes off. Then I get out of bed. After that, I go to the bathroom. Finally, I leave the house.
Let me try with my morning. First, my alarm goes off at 7. Then, I hit snooze 4 times. After that, I panic because I am late. Finally, I run out the door with toast in my mouth.
That is a very accurate story, Joey.
Thank you.
Now let me try. First, I wake up at 6:30. Then I take a quick shower and get dressed. After that, I make coffee and eat a real breakfast. Finally, I pick up my keys from the hook and leave the house at 8 o'clock.
2 very different mornings. Same 4 words connecting them.
First, then, after that, finally. 4 words that connect your whole morning into one smooth story.
You know what, Phoebe? I just realized something.
What?
Talking about my morning in English was actually easy. I already know all these actions. I do them every day. I just never described them in English before.
And that is the point. Morning routine English is easy because you already know the actions. Wake up, brush teeth, make coffee. You do not need new words. You just need to say what you already do in English.
It is like describing a movie you watch every day. You know every scene. You just need the English words for it.
That is a great way to think about it. Your morning is your movie, and now you have the words for every scene.
I like that.
And here is a tip for everyone listening. Tonight, before you go to sleep, think about your morning. Picture every step and try to describe it in English in your head. Wake up, get out of bed, go to the bathroom, brush my teeth. You already know all of these.
Even if you forget a word, that is okay. Just say the next one. Your brain will fill in the gaps over time.
Okay, one more thing before we practice. Joey, what is the worst thing about your morning?
The alarm. Definitely the alarm. I hate the sound of my alarm. It is loud and aggressive.
Have you tried changing the sound?
I changed it to a soft melody, but then I slept through it completely. I was 2 hours late to work.
2 hours late.
So I changed it back to the loud one. I hate it, but it works.
What is the worst part of your morning?
Wait, I asked you first.
Okay. The worst part of my morning is when it is cold outside and I have to leave my warm apartment. That first step outside on a cold morning? Terrible.
Oh, I agree with that. Cold mornings are the enemy of every person.
But a good breakfast and hot coffee help.
Coffee helps everything.
On that, we agree. Okay, everyone, time to practice. Joey and I will say some morning routine phrases. Try them with us.
Here we go.
My alarm goes off at 7 o'clock.
I hit snooze and stay in bed for 5 more minutes.
I get out of bed and go to the bathroom.
I wash my face and brush my teeth.
I take a shower and get dressed.
I make coffee and eat breakfast.
First, I wake up. Then I get ready. After that, I eat breakfast. Finally, I leave the house.
Good job, everyone. Now pick one phrase and try it with your own morning. We have a challenge for today.
Go to the comments below and tell us what is the first thing you do every morning. Just one sentence.
For example, the first thing I do every morning is make coffee. Or the first thing I do every morning is hit snooze.
We read every comment.
And I pick my favorite every week, so write something good.
That is day 1 of your 30-day English speaking challenge. Today, we talked about morning routines. Real mornings, real English.
You learned phrases like, my alarm goes off, I hit snooze, I get out of bed, I brush my teeth, I make coffee, and the 4 connecting words, first, then, after that, finally.
Come back on Thursday for day 2. We are going to talk about your full day in English, from leaving the house to going to bed at night.
Do not forget to subscribe so you do not miss it.
Thank you for listening to our very first episode. It means the world to us.
See you on day 2. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.